I cannot pronounce this part of the name here. But hey, oh, hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Patricia Afia, and you guys, I am gonna have a very amazing session with all of you, and I hope that you will love this session. So basically reading a book. Okay, this week I started reading a new book. I love reading a lot of personal development books, and I'm currently reading this one, The Magic of Thinking Big by David Straussy, PhD. Okay, this guy, over here. I'm definitely gonna attach, the name of this book in my the comment section, and I hope that you love this session that we're going to have. What we're going to do is very easy. We're going to have a page, reading one page together, all of us. I'll be reading, and maybe you guys can tell me what you think about the passage that we will be reading now in the comment section. Feel free to chat in the live section. And yeah, welcome. Keep coming. I welcome all of you. Remember to like, subscribe in case you haven't in my YouTube channel. Okay. Don't mind about this. I'm just in the house. Which house? Okay, in the room. I say in the in the university hostel. So yeah, I'm just in my room. Still, I'm reading this book and I'm enjoying what I'm doing. So let's go on. So the chapter that I'm reading is called How to Think Big. And starting, I'm reading from this 99th page of this book. Okay. This looks beautiful. So practice. Okay. The price tag the world puts on us is just about identical to the one we put on ourselves. You guys, we need to determine our self-worth before the world does. Okay. So here is how you can develop your power to see what can be and not just what is. I call this practice adding value exercises. Exercise one. Exercise one. Can you guys see? Exercise one. Um, trying things. Practice adding value to things. Remember the real estate example. Ask yourself this. What can I do to add value to this room or this house or this business? Look for ideas to make, things worth more. I think whether it be a vacant lot, a house, or a business, has a value in proportion to the ideas for using it. Practice adding value to people. As you move higher and higher in the world of success, more and more of your job becomes people development. Ask, what can I do to add value to my subordinates? That's a question, if you're planning to move to management fields. Like me here, you people, really working hard together, okay? What can I do to help them to become more effective? Remember, to bring out the best in a person, you must first visualize his best. To bring the best in a person, you have to visualize them being that, have that picture before you bring out the best in them. So it means you need to really have a very positive attitude towards people. Okay. Exercise number 3 says, practice adding value to yourself. Conduct a daily interview with yourself. Ask, what can I do to make myself more valuable today? Visualize yourself not as you are, but as you can be. Do you know why most of us end up being discouraged, depressed? It's because we think of ourselves based on the present situation, present case. And my friend, just think about yourself in the future, what you can make out of yourself. I believe we are all meant or created to be productive people. It's just that the time has not yet come. So the moment you think of yourself being that person in the future, you'll forever be encouraged to work hard, to keep showing up, encouraging yourself, telling yourself, hey, you know what? I'm gonna make it. Go. So the next exercise, okay, now we're in the interview that you need to conduct for yourself daily in the morning. Visualize yourself not as you are, but as you can be. I feel like I'm preaching, amen. Then specific ways for attaining your potential value will suggest themselves. Just try and see. Like, just try and see. I retired owner manager of a medium-sized printing company, 60, that has 60 employees, explained to me how his successor was picked. Now we're reading a certain case, a story, to see how this exercise can be put into practical terms. Okay. 5 years ago, my friend began, and I needed an accountant to head up our accounting and office routine. The fellow I hired was named Harry and was only 26. He knew nothing about the printing business, but his record showed he was a good accountant. Yet a year and a half ago, when I retired, we made him president and general manager of the company. See, you people, see this. Looking back on it, Harry had one trait that put him out in front of everyone else. Harry was sincerely and actively interested in the whole company, not just writing checks and keeping records. Whenever he saw how he could help other employees, he jumped right in. The first year Harry was with me, we lost a few men. Harry just had quite of my things. Harry came to me with a fringe benefit program, which he promised would cut down turnover at low cost. And it worked. Harry did many other things too, which helped the whole company, not just this department. He made a detailed cost study of our production department and showed me how that 1,000 USD investment in new machinery would pay off. Once we experienced a pretty bad sales slump, Harry went to a sales manager and said, in effect, I don't know much about the sales end of the business, but let me try to help. And he did. Harry came up with several good ideas which helped us sell more jobs. You see that, the story of Harry? When a new employee joined us, Harry was right there to help the fellow get comfortable. Harry took a real interest in the entire operation. When I retired, Harry was the only logical person to take over. But don't misunderstand. My friend continued. Harry didn't try to put himself over on me. Okay? He wasn't a mere meddler. He wasn't aggressive in a negative way. He didn't stab people in the back, and he didn't go around giving orders. He just went around helping. Harry simply acted as if everything in the company affected him. He made company business his business. We can learn a lesson from Harry. Now, we're about to grab the lesson that Harry, portrayed in his, trying to help the company. The I am doing my job and that's enough attitude is small. Negative thinking. Big thinkers see themselves as members of the team effort, as winning or losing with the team, not by themselves. They help in every way they can, even when there is no direct and immediate compensation or other reward. The fellow who shrugs off a problem outside his own department with the comment, well, that's no concern of mine. Let them worry with it. As in, got the attitude checks for top leadership. Yeah, it means that fellow doesn't have the attitude that somebody needs to be in the top leadership. People want to be in management. People grab the lesson from Harry right away. Practice this. Practice being a big thinker. Big thinker. See the company's interest as identical with your own. Probably only a very few persons working in large companies have a sincere unselfish interest in their company. But after all, only relatively few persons qualify as big thinkers. And these few are the ones eventually rewarded, the most responsible, and these paying jobs. When many potentially powerful people let pretty small, significant things work on. Anyway, so you people, are you still there? Can you hear me? No, let's be serious. Like, come on. Are you guys there? Hmm? Are you guys there? I'm not seeing anybody chatting. Seems I'm the only one here. Like you people now. Hi. Yes, you come. Tell your friends, come together here. We have good things for you. Hmm? These are grapes, yeah? And we're also reading a book. So definitely go back with food and go back with wisdom. Anyway, I have 5 minutes to go for lunch. So you people, if you're not coming, tell me. I go for lunch, then I come back, right? Yeah. Very optimistic that all of you will come. Optimistic that I shall see all of you coming here. Morning here. Bite my tongue.